Hello there, it's not morning. It's a pretty wet day out today. I'm in the Fundy National Park in the southeast of New Brunswick. There's actually a weather warning out today for rainfall, so that's pretty crazy. As you might be able to tell, I'm using a different camera. I'm using my GoPro instead of my regular vlogging camera, because obviously it's raining and my regular camera is not waterproof, my GoPro is. So we'll see how it goes. Should be a fun adventure. I hope everyone's having a great day. Oh my, the river is ripping. You can see the water is flowing. There's a wee waterfall. Awesome. This is a heckin' beautiful place though. Like, the river is just ripping. Like, holy goodness. Got this boardwalk that kind of lets you meander across it. It's like, oh my goodness. And a short while later we get to the waterfall. Oh my goodness. It is raging. That's sick. Yeah, you get right up to it. It's like, oh my goodness. That is wild. Alrighty, on to the next trail, the Moose Horn, to find some more waterfalls. I decided, bugger it, I'm going to start using my camera because the GoPro is not perfect for all situations. Should be interesting, we'll see how we go. There is literally a river running through the middle of the trail. Should be interesting. Made it across the river. Back walking through the trees. It's a bit damp, rocky underfoot, but nothing too difficult. Hopefully we don't have any more rivers to cross. We'll see. Oh, there's some running water. Nice and clear. But the footpath goes that way too. Oh dear. I'll find a way around. That's not a river you're looking at, that is the footpath. But it's basically a stream. Just fortunately, there's just enough space on the side to try and keep your feet mostly dry. But getting through it. Hopefully this walk is worth it. Well, I made it to a waterfall. It is raging. My goodness. So close to it. And looking at the bottom of it, it's like, oh my goodness. That is a heckin' big, awesome waterfall. Holy goodness. Ah, pretty cool waterfall. Insane to look at. I just happened across a couple who were coming back the other way. They'd started at the top like I did. They said that they got a bit further down the trail and the river had become impassable. So out of my morbid curiosity, I'm going to go have a look anyway, but it might be that I'm going to have to turn around and go back to the start and then go down the other trail to see the other waterfall. We'll see how it goes. Well, I've come to the river crossing and I can see what those guys meant about it being a bit impassable. Because of the rain at the moment, the water level is quite high. We'll have a look. I'll see if I can find a way around, but I'm probably going to have to turn around. Yeah, that's the river. You can kind of see where you might be able to cross if there wasn't so much water, but there's the path. I'll see what I can do. That river is raging. It's wild. And up in the distance, there's a waterfall. Nice. Well, where there's a will, there's a way, and I found a way across. My feet are only slightly more damp than they were before, so we'll keep going on the path. Yeah, I'm now on the other side, on the trail, and continuing onwards. Hopefully the jumping across that thing was worth it. There are meant to be another couple of waterfalls this way. And it saves me walking back through the rivers that I found on the way there. Let's see how the adventure continues. So now I get this uninhibited view of this awesome set of waterfalls. Oh my goodness. It's awesome. Yeah, it's a pretty awesome spot. And a pretty awesome waterfall. Nice. This trail just keeps getting better. Oh fuck, there's literally a pond in the middle of it. I have to do a bit of bushwhacking. Well, try as I might with the bushwhacking around, got to a point where I had lost track of the trail, so I tried to retrace my steps, and in doing so I accidentally dunked my feet in water. And I was like, oh well, fuck it, my shoes are wet now, my feet are wet, I'll just continue on the trail. The official trail, there's a good like 100 meters of it, which is literally ankle deep in water, and there's no real way around it. Honestly, I tried, but I didn't succeed. So, oh well, I have wet feet. At least it's warm outside. Yeah, it's a good job I already got my feet wet, because that's the trail. I'd be pretty pissed if they're dry right now. Fuck. Well, if I'm doing it, it's going on camera. Oh god. It is not warm water. Fuck, it's like knee deep. Holy shit. Oh, the things I do. Why, oh why? Well, I made it in the end to Laverty Falls. Was it worth the trouble I went through coming that way? Probably not. My legs are wet, my feet are wet. Mosquitoes are trying to kill me, but oh well, it's an awesome waterfall. Let's have a look. Yeah, that water is raging. Standing at the top of the falls right now. Oh my. We'll have a look at the bottom soon. Yeah, it is awesome. The river flow is strong. The waterfall looks incredible. Look at the spray coming off of it. It is just, oh, it's awesome. Well, I made it to the end of the trail. About 3.5 hours in total, something like that. Was it worth it the way I went? Not really, but it was still pretty cool to see all those waterfalls. So now I'm just going to continue on out, probably find a place to pitch up for the night, see how it goes. So we'll see you there. It's the next day. I forgot to record the campsite last night. Oh well, I got eaten by mosquitoes, as you can see. Oh dear. I'm in the Hopewell Rocks Provincial Park to come look at some of the tides. From the Bay of Fundy is a place where the tide changes an awful lot. So I'm going to be here for probably most of the day just to see how it looks. Should be pretty sweet. We'll see how it goes. There is the first rock of the day. I guess I have to try and get down there. And this is the Daniel Flats. You can see the water line. We'll see as the day goes on how high that ends up getting. High tide is at about 1 o'clock, I believe. Oh, there's one of the rocks. Flower pot rocks. People everywhere, being a tourist attraction, but it's pretty cool. And there's some more rock features. Pretty sweet. Danger, don't walk around here signs around. I guess dangerous for Joe Public. And then there's the view down the beach. Plenty of people around. Yeah, come down to the end of the beach and most people disappear. You get this nice view of the flower pots. Pretty sweet. And there's one of the rocks. It's a bit like a flower pot, apparently. Yeah, it's a pretty cool spot. Pretty interesting. I'll have to get everything in the camera frame because it's all so close. It's nice. Got turned around eventually because the tide is starting to come in. I just came back to replace the batteries and I'm going to go back out and watch it as the tide gets a bit higher. High tide's in about 2 hours, so I'll just hang out and see what it looks like. Well, I've made my way back to a viewpoint to have a look at how the tide's changed, and already it's still an hour from high tide and the water has risen so much. It's pretty awesome. We'll have a look. Yeah, all that beach I was walking on just a couple of hours ago is now covered in water. There's that first flower pot archway. My goodness. Crazy how quickly it changes. And 1 hour later, it is high tide. And that water level is just that little bit higher. Amazing how it changes in such a short space of time. Pretty cool to see. Yeah, pretty cool to see it on a slightly lower level. Crazy that I was walking there 3 hours ago. And one last view out across the rocks. That tide is high. It's pretty cool. And these are the flats I was looking at this morning. It's all covered in water now. Interesting. It's been an awesome couple days exploring in southeast New Brunswick, Fundy National Park and Hopewell Rocks Provincial Park. Really awesome places to visit, some unique parts of Canada, totally worth the stop in. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm ending today's video, so if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, consider subscribing as it helps support the channel, and I will be producing more videos as the adventures continue. So yeah, until the next one, thanks guys for watching the video, see you on the next adventure.